Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I want to start this analysis a bit differently. I've discovered that many of you good viewers forget to like our videos, forget to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel and also don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much for that support. Now, today is a Jamhuri Day celebration. That is something that all Kenyans, in fact, the whole world knows that today Kenyans are celebrating their Jamhuri Day celebration, being 12th December of 2024. And this is the same day that KITHURE Kindiki has joined the event in his capacity as a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Of course, the third after the 2010 Constitution. Of course, you know, it was Ruto, then Gachagua, now we have Kindiki. Now, something that I managed to pick, while going through the event is this picture. That's a picture of Kenyans seated. But if you look at that picture carefully, you find that there are seats which have not been occupied. And the big question is why? At the time I was watching this picture or the photo, KITHURE Kindiki had arrived at the scene. So now if you look at this seat, this is a typical example of Kenyans shying away from such a very important event, an event that Kenyans are supposed to be celebrating. In fact, Kenyans are supposed to be there in their numbers. But the big question is, why do you think these seats are still empty? At the time KITHURE Kindiki was arriving, the seats were still empty. Also, if you look at this video that it's popping on your screen, just watch this video.
Afisa mteule daraja la pili Meshula Mtuadhambo na Sergeant Moses Lemashon.
So that video, you realize that there are places there where people are seated, but looking at the picture again, some seats are empty. And funny thing is that at the time this video was being captured, again KITHURE Kindiki had arrived. So what would you think could be the case? So what do you think is the case here? Why are people staying away from such a very important event? If I look at the event of last year, 2023, and I'm comparing with the event of this year, 2024, you realize that the last year's event was what we call kidogo in numbers. I don't know whether you can say that it was because Gachagua was still the deputy president. I don't know whether that was the case, or I don't know whether we should say that the organizers of this event are the ones who have failed or are failing, how they have not organized well, or I don't know that we want to believe that maybe the previous event, there were people who were brought in buses, because there was that talk back then that chiefs were used to mobilize citizens to come to and attend that celebration. But in this analysis, we are focusing on this photo. This photo is telling it all. There's a common saying in English that pictures don't lie. Pictures don't lie. Most likely, since pictures don't lie, this can be interpreted this way: that maybe either people went to up country because schools are closed down somewhere there early November. So maybe you can say that in Nairobi there are few people. Or you can say that people have deliberately decided to send a strong message to the organizers of this event that, look here, we are not happy with the goings on. Those two are some of the reasons which pop up in my mind. I don't know how about you, but just go below in the comment section and tell us why you think seats could have been empty. There was a time, I remember in Homa Bay, there was an event where William Ruto was supposed to attend. Actually, William Ruto attended. So in that event, ladies and gentlemen, there was a video that was shared, a video of a certain UDA person dishing out money to people who are believed to have been locals who are invited. So they were given money to attend that event. We have seen many, of this kind of scenarios where a politician dishes out money to avoid embarrassment, so that an event is seen kwamba iko na watu wengi sana. Those are some of the strategies that politicians use to make sure that mahali pamejaa. So in the photo that I shared ladies and gentlemen, on the screen there, that is a photo that I picked the moment KITHURE Kindiki had arrived. At the same time, there was also another scenario where politician Hulda Momanyi, you know, the Kisii born Kenyan who won elections in the US. You remember that lady? In fact, I'm talking about this lady.
It feels great. The fact that I am here and we're celebrating Jamhuri at Kenya at 60, it's an honor to be here and to be a part of this celebration and to be a Kenyan and to come here in this momentous historical moment. It's an honor. I'm excited.
And you're wearing the Kenyan colors all the way up.
I had to represent, right? I'm a Kenyan through and through, and so I had to come in looking fresh to let the Kenyan people know that I am here and I'm not going anywhere.
And Kenyans are complaining about the situation of how the country is being run. How are you seeing it from the other side?
Well, the other side is all about selling your policy and your message. And so campaigns, especially when you compare it from Kenya to the US, it comes down to how you're approaching your voters and how you're, you know, resonating what they're telling you and combining that with your message.
At the time she was again arriving at the scene, I think that's the time shortly KITHURE Kindiki also arrived in the scene, but tunapata kwamba wakati huo wote ilikuwa idadi iko chini. So the bottom line here, ladies and gentlemen, ni kwamba idadi iko chini. Idadi sio ile ambayo ilitarajiwa. Because that is the case, we can say that maybe Kenyans are still not happy. Also, there was an expectation from other people that Uhuru would attend. You know, if you look at what took place, the meeting between Uhuru and Ruto a couple of days ago, and you look at what is happening today, then maybe you can say that it could have been an invite. You know, maybe Ruto could have gone there to also invite Uhuru Kenyatta to this event, which I don't think Uhuru Kenyatta attended. You know, so I'm not saying that he could have been invited and declined. Maybe he was not invited. Maybe he was invited and he declined. Those are some of the possibilities, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to rest my case there, but I promise to still avail more details on this event because it's at the time I was doing this video, the event had started. So I still capture some of those events and share with you, ladies and gentlemen. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.